first video where I'm gonna try and explain something instead of just show you things. So you'll have to get used to my voice. I'm still trying to, and it's not fun. Thank you everyone who commented and gave me ideas for this video, because I don't have a Sole Supremacy beater box this week. They didn't do a drop this weekend, so I have to be a little creative. And by creative, I mean ask for help. So a lot of you suggested that I do a top 5 SB video. So that's what I'm doing. But before I get to that, real quick, I have an unboxing to do. Sole Supremacy did eBay auctions this past week. They had a pair of Kobe 4s in my size that I've been looking for, I don't want to say cheap, but affordable. So I was able to snag Kobe 4s, pre-owned, but when you get stuff from Sole Supremacy that's pre-owned, it means barely worn. But I got Kobe 4 Chaos Jokers, and these, oh, wow, these are in really good shape. I just like the small details on these, like the quilted on the heel, like that's cool. These are in really good shape. I'm really nerding out about these. These are inspired by Heath Ledger's Joker character in The Dark Knight, his wardrobe. So kind of cool. Yeah, these like pre-owned, guys. So yeah, I got those. These go for like in used condition, like $400 on Goat. I managed to get them for $250, so that's pretty good. If I was gonna flip them, that'd be even better, but I'm gonna wear them because I like them. So that's that. Stunt a little bit for you. So on to the actual video. I collect Dunk SBs. I have a couple Blazers. I have a pair of Air Maxes. I have Air Max Flyknits. But the bulk of my collection is Dunk SBs. I basically collect them for nostalgia. The Nike SB department, I guess you want to call it, started in 2002. I think the first release they had was in March, and it was actually, I have one of those pairs I got from a Net Magnetism raffle, and they are bagged up, but these are the Danny Suba Dunk SBs. They came out in March 2002. Oh, that's not a good idea. Came out in March 2002, along with, I want to say, the Gino Iannucci ones. But that's pretty much where SB came from. A lot of people prefer lows because that's what they started with, but I wore a lot of highs. Like the first pair of Dunks I ever got were the Shimizu highs, I believe, 2004. Then I also got a pair of the Grits. Those are like a gray and red kind of weird colorway, but they were low and they were suede, and they were just, I beat both of those into the ground by the time I was like 24, skating in the parking lot at TGI Fridays after work. But I recently, probably within the last couple of years, just kind of got back into it, so I've been kind of like hunting down shoes that I've always wanted or just caught my eye. So these are the top 5 Dunks in my collection. A lot of people will, you know, be really into like the material that goes into them, the quality. I am 100% a colorway guy. I base all of the shoes I have on if they're cool colors or not, because when you have like an all red shoe or an all white shoe, I mean, if you like it, that's cool, but I think you have this canvas for something that you put on your feet, which kind of can show off some of your personality. So why do something boring? Like, just be fun with it. That's what I think. And I know a lot of people don't think that way, and that's the beauty of the sneaker community. It's like, people have opinions. You're allowed to have opinions. There's nothing wrong with that. So here's number 5. Number 5 came out in 2010. This is the Matt French Dunk SB Pro, I think? Yeah, it's Dunk Pro SB. Comic Boom. Matt French is a graffiti artist, actually, based in Washington State. He's worked with Volcom, he's worked with Vans, he's worked with Pocket Pistol, a couple other companies too, but he's just a really talented graffiti artist. And I think what drew me to these was I've yet to see anything really cool on this part of a Dunk besides this shoe. These are not generally the kind of colorway that I like. I like a white toe box usually. But these are just cool because it's all leather. This even rubs off after a while, which, you know, if you skate in sneakers, they're gonna rub off, like especially right around this side. But these are just a really cool shoe. I thought they were fun, and so I wear them every once in a while. So that's number 5, Matt French Comic Boom, or Comic Book. There's a lot of different names for these. That's the one thing I love about Dunks, is they're all gimmicky. They're all like weird names, or the colors stand for something else. So number 4 is from 2005 or 4 or something like that. This is the Dunk Low Pro SB Slam City Skates. Slam City is a, I guess you could call it distribution company or shop out in the UK. But this is through and through a colorway choice because I love this blue reef. But this is probably one of the better materials. I mean, these are a little beat up because it's a 13-year-old shoe. What's going to happen when you have a 13-year-old shoe? But they have like the grip tape material on the side here. This is all nubuck. Swoosh is nice leather. It kind of like rubs off. And like even stuff like this, like the inside, the sole has like a map inside of it. And like look at on the tongue. It's just, they like to have fun with these, and I think that's why I got drawn into SBs at such an early stage of my shoe collecting career. But these are purely a colorway choice because these colors are awesome. So that's number 4, Slam City skates. This number 3 is going to be confusing for a lot of people, but I really love plaid, and that's why I chose these. These are the only mids I own. This is a Dunk Mid Pro SB. These are called Goofy Boy. It's got a nubuck swoosh. Everything else is suede though, except for this. I saw the samples originally. The samples had plaid in here. I really wish they would have done that, but this is still cool too. And just to like, with going on, piggybacking off what I said for the last one, like these have a really cool insole too. Like, how 90s is this? It's just a kid, skateboarder kid wearing baggy pants, and I don't know. This is a nice homage to, I think, like the mid 90s kind of skater movement that kind of started it all, I guess. But yeah, these are just a material goldmine because it's entirely suede. It's really buttery. It's really nice. So yeah, that's number 3, Goofy Boy Mid. Number 2 is a very well-known sneaker, and there's no surprise that this would be number 2. This is Dunk Low Pro SB. These are called Homer. Nike never really got permission from Fox to call these Homer Simpson, but they never actually like marketed it as Homer Simpson. But these came out in 2004, I want to say. These hit everything. These are awesome colors, and the materials, leather toe, nubuck all around, gum bottoms, perfect for skateboarding. These don't have a neat insole though. These are just a regular insole. So that's different. But yeah, being gimmicky like this, like it's Homer's pants, Homer's shirt, Simpson's character's skin color, like, and even his shoe color. Like, you don't see this kind of stuff anymore nowadays. They don't get really adventurous with the colors on newer Dunk SBs, but these are awesome. Probably one of the biggest things about these is not many Dunk Lows back in the day in 2004 had the skinny tongue like this. A lot of them had the fat tongue like on these. Like, look at the difference in the tongue. It's a big, huge, fat tongue as opposed to a skinny tongue, which I like both. As far as the fat tongue, it's nicer when you have jeans on because they kind of sit behind the tongue. These just kind of go over them. But this hits the mark on every checkbox that you would want for material, quality, and colors because, I don't know, it's just really cool. So, Homer, number 2. And my number 1, I barely wear these because I don't want them to go by the way of Old Yeller. I am a huge fan of the Huff clothing company based in San Francisco. And in 2004, Nike collaborated with them and made this. This is a Dunk High Pro SB Huff. The colors are definitely San Francisco Giants colors. And I want to say that the tie-dye probably has something to do with Hyde-Ashbury, the really hippie area of San Fran. But these are just insane. This is definitely not what I usually go for when I'm wearing a sneaker, but I gotta shout it out for Huff because Huff is an awesome clothing company. I'm wearing a Huff shirt now, for God's sake, like, and a Huff belt, but I'm not gonna show you my belt. But these are just a really, really, really awesome, really high quality sneaker. These dead stock go for $500 to $600. I mean, Sole Supremacy did an auction on a dead stock pair of these, and they were in my size. They went for like $700 or something like that. So a lot of people can't find these in dead stock shape. These are very close, but you can still see there's a lot of stars on there. These are barely worn. I got these from a buddy somewhere in the South, but got me a heck of a deal on these, so I had to have these, and I really should wear more than I do, but that would mean possibly getting them messed up, which I know a lot of us sneaker people have fears of. So that's it. I hope this was fun to watch. I hope that you enjoyed this video because it took me a long time to decide what my favorite 5 are. These are just my favorite top 5. And that's the thing with sneakers. It's very subjective. My top 5 are not going to be anyone else's top 5, nor should they be. There's no such thing as the best sneaker in the world. because it's like music, it's like food, it's all subjective. Opinions are going to be involved. So as far as the Kobe's, thank you Sole Supremacy for shipping those out real quick and nice and neat, and I'm very excited to wear those. Thank you guys for suggesting what I do this week. I will have another beater box next week. Hopefully I will be crazy and weird, and hopefully that video will feel less awkward than this one. So thanks again. Subscribe, tell your friends, don't tell your friends, don't subscribe. Close the window, open the window, turn the sound off. Do what you want to do. You're a human being, you can do whatever you want. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, take care of friends, take care of family, take care of strangers. Just take care of humans, because no one else really wants to at this point in time. Okay, see you later, bye.